stretch their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Jets have got it.
Onside kick recovered by the Jets.
A first down throw, Darnold. Open man is Denzel Mims. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. How about the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They run, score. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
29 yards.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He is good. Makes the score Steelers 16.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to take off with it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. 22 more yards there and another first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
You You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
His pass caught at the 4. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one. I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they'd gotten 2 for 2.
They'll run on first down. Gore. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman, 38 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
Showtime, partner. What a great one-handed catch. How much of that was him? How much of that were the gloves?
And he's got it. That makes our score now 22-10. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Running to start the drive is Samuels. He's got a first down and more past the 30. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
That's good.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Shotgun handoff to Samuels, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6, and now third down.
Tackle made back at the 20.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. He can run for it, and he will. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about. Coming out of college, you're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Able to connect with Mills. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
38-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of. Darnold, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
Steelers 28.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Over 1st and 10.
James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive going. And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop. So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them later in the game. But you got to give credit to the rest of the team. They've worked around the fact that he hasn't had his normal big game.
Yeah, despite his struggles, still winning here in the 2nd quarter. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
So we reach halftime, and due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Jets 13.
The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? Nifty move. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll pull it down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that is incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
First carry for James Conner. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 49 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
That makes the score Steelers 36, Jets 13. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And the Jets have got it.
Onside kick recovered by the Jets.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and that'll make it third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Neville Hewitt in there to drop him for a loss on the play. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
sliding out of the pocket.
33-yard line.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Neville Hewitt able to get in there and drop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He may try and run for this. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
After the sack, you could understand it. Maybe be a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish. But he looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that first down in the process. So the big play gets him. All the way down to the out. Outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career, but what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there, and boy, it was pretty.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll roll him out right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. The shotgun snap for Darnold, and that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. They'll start the drive with Samuels. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run with Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Samuels taking it in. And this offense is running away with this one. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run. I think this is just going to be a fun...